Alright, I'm on one of the new Acacia reserve holes. This is hole number 1, par 4. This is the second time I got it. The first time I got it, I posted the video. I did a max overpower hook shot from over here. And this is the second time I'm on there. So the first time on, I looked at trajectory over here and learned a few things to get deeper in this hole. So I was able to make it over in the first video I posted of this. I was able to make it over. But just trying to work that line to try and get closer. Let's see what my opponent does. I think most people are going to end up going down here to the right. And if you get way down into the tip, you're in short iron range. And if you get midway, you're going to be in a long iron range. So the first time I came here, my opponent was way up here, right up against the edge, and they were in their short iron. It looked like they didn't test their red lines, but it looked like they were going to be in a max club. So what I learned here from the first time is, so diagnosing the shot here, the first time through, let me let that move just a bit. The first time through, this time we have a little bit of a tailwind. So the first time through, I came and I landed right about in this area right here. And I left the entire fairway over here to the right open. So I started off with my ball guide when it was maximum extended, riding along this transition between the rough and the fairway. And when it was at rest, the edge of the gold line was pretty much entirely in the fairway, and the transition between the orange and the gold line was right on the orange line was on the rough. So to try and pick up more of this fairway down here, I moved out to my blue ring. So let's see how that works out. I actually moved out. Let's see where I move it here. I moved out. I got half at rest. I got half the clear ring on the transition over there, and I took out the wind to try and take out that variable, and I picked up all of that hook. You can see where I'm landing now. I'm by moving it out. So I was on the orange, or the yellow ring the first time. So I went all of the orange ring, all of the blue ring, and half of the clear ring. So I went out 2.5 rings, and I'm on the other side this time. Now if I was using a 4 power ball here, I'd probably be somewhere out in this area. So I think if we came here with a 4 power ball or a bigger ball, we're probably going to be somewhere in between that that half a clear ring. So it's probably going to be maybe half a blue ring, somewhere in that neighborhood, to get us out here so we can, because we still got some depth here that we could dig into. Now the first time through, my shot with my short iron was pretty close to the max short iron. See how our opponent does. I always love it when we get brand new holes and going through and just trying shots on. We don't have anything set, so the first time I get on some of these holes, I'll try and just try some shots out and see what happens and what kind of angles we get, and see what works and what doesn't work. Since I don't know any better on new holes, I just try all kinds of stuff. So I've been able to, with that, change. Now I'm more towards mid club, eking towards minimum with the same ball. Now the one variable there is that here I had a tailwind, and in the first video I had a headwind. But I was able to pick up quite a bit of distance by moving off to the right. Mid club here. I think I made a little bit of an under adjustment. I have to go back and watch that again, and with my notes in my hand, and see what I've ended up to the right, but I haven't hit that shot really good. I was still surprised I was all the way out there with that hook shot. Alright, my opponent's in the hole. Getting in the hole. I think this is definitely a hole that I'm going to keep working that max horsepower hook shot on, because if I can get into that minimum range and then and stabilize that shot, then I can really start working on that second shot to start sinking it. All right, that was hole number 1, par 4 of the Acacia. This is going to be one of the holes that's going to be in the 2019 Summer Major. Thanks for watching.